Whoops, running on empty? Enjoy a 6 cents per litre fuel discount at your local Caltex with Pumped every day. Ah, feels good, eh? Get it at any participating Caltex.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Yeah.
This isn't about long-distance calling, technology, or living overseas.
Do I have one more bid? Thank you.
We're going to go once. We're going twice.
And we are sold to the Kiwi phone bidder from Manchester.
It's about Baileys finding buyers that others can't.
So Te Oka Tai White over at Boys High, who have won several national titles e ngā tai tamatani o Kirikiriroa. Now, te whānau is there's not too far along before we get into this game, and I'm really looking forward to the haka. What about you, Christian? What are your thoughts about the haka today?
Yeah, should be good. Some powerful hakas from both sides. Of course, we've got New Plymouth with their strong and mana haka, and then Boys High with Hamilton Boys High with their, of course, nationally recognised haka.
Yeah, awesome, and I hear from a few whispers down on the field that the Māori Performing Arts boys at Mai Tai Tamatani o Kirikiriroa will be performing and bringing our the boys out today. So really looking forward to this haka challenge. I know, all Super 8 rugby schools really take their haka seriously. So really looking forward to that.
Yeah, and it looks like Hamilton Boys High students have just come together now, making a quick tunnel for the boys to run out onto the field with. We're not too far now.
Not too far away at Te Whānau, and we've got to give a big mihi out to Ranginui because he just brought out the beautiful weather today. How lucky are we to experience this after a bit of rain, eh, Christian?
Yeah, the conditions are great out here. The field's probably nice and soft, ready to get a good game underway.
Hopefully we see a fast, running, flowing game of Whutupōro i tēnei rā. So, love to see a few tries, eh? What do you reckon about that?
Yeah. Good to see the boys try to get under the posts, eh? Both sides, of course. Looks like just on the back we have them getting ready to come out. Last few hit-ups.
Yeah, we can see New Plymouth boys going through their contact, getting their shoulders warmed up, and I'm sure they'll be ready for this battle. After having a very solid win against Francis Douglas last week over at the Gully.
Oh, of course. Looks like we've got a big crowd here today. All the boys been let off their period to come and watch the boys, support them. Looks like almost half the school probably.
Oh, there's nothing better. I know the students at all Super 8 schools love getting out and watching a bit of rugby.
Of course.
Ia ke te piki te whānui o te papa kōrero. Really excited to see what both sides can bring in. I don't know about you, Christian, but it's actually almost a summer's day today. The feelings, it's beautiful out there.
Yeah, you couldn't tell me we were getting into winter here, mate. It was too hot for it to be winter. But looking out, doesn't look like there's too much wind, and sun's glaring real hot. Not
too far away, whānau. Kickoff is officially 11:30. maybe just after 11:30 with our haka. So the Plymouth boys in the huddle, going through their last steps before they get out. Just want to give a big mihi out to our sponsors here to whānau. We have Bailey's, Caltex, New Zealand Carbon Farming and Apollo Projects. And, you know, our sponsors, you know, we couldn't do this without our sponsors. Christian, got to give a big mihi out to them, eh?
Of course. You know, we love Caltex. Okay, they get our gas.
And our pies, eh?
Yep.
Don't forget the pies.
Can't forget the pies.
All right, whānau, I know that New Plymouth and Hamilton boys have a very strong history of rugby. Last time they met was in the Chiefs Cup final in 2022, and it was won by 1 point. So there's not going to be too much in it today. Like we said, the weather's playing its part. We're going to get some free-flowing rugby today.
Yes, I'm looking forward to a lot of kicks with the wind not being here. I'm sure it'll be a display of backline excellence. And of course, forward dominance.
There we can see now New Plymouth boys getting ready. They're lining up. They're making their way towards the middle of the field, ready for their haka battle. New Plymouth, a school that caters to approximately 1,400 students, including over 200 boarders on its 15 hectares of land.
I'm sure we'll see Hamilton boys come out through their school tunnel. Here's New Plymouth just running out here now onto the field. Not a bad looking side, are they?
Oh, great looking side. We know that their midfield combo is definitely lethal,
Yes.
including Tonu Tuala, who was a dominating ball carrier. So not far away in Hamilton Boys High School, led by the Māori Performing Arts class, Raiden Hikairo Sala. Doing the flurry and leading out Ollie Mathis, who was holding a picture of past student and first 15 player Kite Nereti, a big namihi nui to the Reti whānau after his passing in 2022. So awesome to see that. We also have Rangi Walunovic making his 25th cap today, Christian. How awesome is this run out for Boys High?
Yeah, it just shows the culture that Boys High has, eh? Out there supporting everyone. We got the whole school pretty much out here to watch these boys run on and, you know, get their first home game underway in the Super 8 competition.
Well, it's a tough competition, and we can see the trophies being put down on the field there. The Moaska Cup, which is up for grabs today. There's not just a round one Super 8 win up for grabs, Christian. There's the Moaska Cup as well.
That's right. I believe Moaska Cup is probably one of the longest reigning cups in schoolboy rugby history.
It's got a lot of history, the Moaska Cup, as we see both teams getting ready for their haka.
We just have the laying of the caps here from both teams. Just shows a little bit of respect.
Another sign of respect here from New Plymouth Boys High School, laying down a jersey. So
Yes, just showing up for Keaton Reti, our young brother who has passed, on the way to the Huckers now.
Cam.
Christian, absolutely amazing scenes down on the field there.
Yes, the mana was really there today. Both huckers being strong.
So we're about to read out these team lists there to find out. We're going to start with New Plymouth Boys High School. At number 1 we have Arwin Alea Tuafi. Number 2, Marshall Sheehan. Number 3, Jacob Hart, who's co-captain today. Number 4, Ethan Portros. Number 5, Sean O'Sullivan. Number 6, Jacob Carmichael. Number 7, Corbin Nelson. Number 8, Reeve Nully, who is also co-captain today. 9, Harry Favre. And number 10, Jack Wiseman. 11, Viliami Rova. 12, Tony Taula. 13, Oliver Cole. 14, Braden Nelson. 15, the fullback today, Tormai Collins Taiapo. Number 16, Swane Aholele. Number 17, Sean Matuku. Number 18, Clay Potts. 19, Sasha Gonnet. 20, Riley Mitchell. 21, Taiaho Mildon. And number 22, Jackson Steele, with their coach Ray McDonald, assistant coaches Chris Luke, and their headmaster at New Plymouth Boys, Sam Moore.
And with Hamilton Boys High, at number 1 we have Raharuri Palmer. Number 2, Tom McCarthy. Number 3, Jake Raybots. Number 4, Christian McEwen. Number 5, Alex Arnold. 6, Liam Sturm. 7, Ollie Mathis, captain. 8, Inga Kokohu. 9, Mac Russ. 10, Wyndham Pautuai. 11, Dupree Marshall. 12, Hiraka Waitai Hainga. 13, Kalis Portoko. 14, Ollie Guerin. And at fullback, Rangiwa Lunovic.
As we can see, Boys High are making their way down the field. They stolen possession off the kickoff, and Kalis Putoko passing it on to 25th cap Rangiwa Lunovic.
Just there we got Jake Roberts with a back door over to Wyndham. Looks like a good ball there.
Good tip pass there to Christian McEwen. New Plymouth good at the breakdown, slowing the ruck down, just trying to slow Kirikiriroa's attack. Here we go, here's opportunity here for Dupree Marshall. He stays in the field of play, which is absolutely crucial in terms of possession. A nice wraparound play here with Mac Russ coming around the corner and passing it on to Inga Kokohu. Out the back now, Wyndham with a with a goose step, and that offload's found the ground. It's come off a New Plymouth player, so it should be play on. Good work from the ref there to keep that play going. It's still open here, Christian. The boys like no New Plymouth, they've stolen
Good
it.
steal there
Great
from
steal.
New Plymouth. Looks like they've just been taken back, just on their line here.
Oh, there's a
ball
try.
was stolen.
It was stolen.
Stolen.
Looks like Ollie Mathis has stolen. The captain of Boys High has stolen the ball. He's jumped on it in the end goal. He's got a tree swap to try there.
Yeah, it looks like he's just gone and ripped the ball straight out of the hands there and fallen over the try line.
What an opportunity there. It looked like New Plymouth had stolen the ball. They were about to settle the play, look for the kick, and they've driven him back in the end goal. And the ball's come loose, and he's just dived on it.
Yeah, that's some good mahi there from them. It looks like they just stuck to their guns and ran through their plays. Couple good wraparounds there from the boys as well. So, strong start there for Kirikiriroa.
Yeah, good start there for Kirikiriroa. And we look now to Wyndham Patuawa, who's going to take this conversion. He's sort of come into his own, Christian, over the last 6 months, really forcing his way into that 10 jersey and with Kirikiriroa looking to play Arangiwa Lunovic out the back at fullback.
Yeah, he has. His kicking game is extraordinary, young Wyndham. You know, we always look to see his high balls and his mean kicks from deep in their 22. Should be a little easier conversion, just coming off to the right a bit.
Just outside the 15 metre there as Wyndham lines this up. Whanau Tahua, Tērā, Christian. So that makes the score 7-0 to Kirikiriroa e te whānau.
Yes, what a beautiful kick there from Wyndham. Restart here on New Plymouth.
Well, and what do we want to see here from New Plymouth? You know, they've conceded a try early. What do you want to see, Christian, off this kickoff?
Well, I think if they can just recreate what Boys High did and get the kickoff nice and high and try retrieve the ball back, or if not, keep their pressure down in their 22 and just get them under a little bit of stress.
Ai, tautoko e hoa. So hopefully, you know, New Plymouth can settle this down and really look to get possession back off this kickoff. And it is a good kick. It lands just inside the 22 as Wyndham passes that ball off to Inga Kōku, who's made a strong carry. Here's Mac Russ at halfback. Dishes it out. Here's the funner there from Wyndham. And that's a good... Oh, no, he's lost that ball there. It's gone backwards, so it's play on New Plymouth. Carrying just past that halfway mark there.
Yes, what a beautiful run up there off the kickoff from Inga. Now New Plymouth back over. Oh,
there's a counter right here, and it looks good. Mac Russ looks to box kick, and the ball's bounced up beautifully
for Ollie Greer, that is out on that wing.
The flag's gone up, and it's going to be Ngamotu's ball.
Yes, that was quick play there from Mac Russ, getting that ball over and clearing them.
Yeah, look, really looking forward to seeing Marshall Sheehan today. I've heard great things about his hooking prowess. So hopefully he can nail this line out here for New Plymouth and that they can regain possession.
Yeah, first set play of the game. Let's see how they go. It looks like they're running a 5, Maya.
It's gone off the back. He was able to tip it backwards there. He's lost the ball. And it's going to be a scrum there to Kirikiriroa.
Yeah, just a little bit of an overthrow there from Marshall Sheehan. Bit hard to clean those up. So we go for a scrum, first scrum of the game.
First scrum of the game, and it's in a great position here for Kirikiriroa. You've got the blind side there that you can potentially strike down. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what they can come up with.
Yes, and it's the Lucy's on New Plymouth here.
They go open. Oh, it's open gates here for Mac Russ, who's taken the ball to ground. It looks like we're going to have a pick and go situation here. Te whānau is Inga Kōku, who he's over the line. That's a try.
Another try.
That's 2 tries there.
Yes, beautiful.
In 5 minutes from Ngā Tautamatani or Kirikiriroa. So really great start. As we look at the replay, it was a solid scrum. Mac Russ has seen the space here, so he's just put his foot down. Good ball placement. And just a quick pick and go, Christian.
Yeah, looks like he's got a great support there from his boys in the back. Straight over.
And you've got to give a big mihi up to Rahuru, because Rahuru, he's in the pocket, he's helping Inga
Push him.
straight over that line, and we've seen Rahuruhi Palmer play to his strengths over the last 6 months. He's a very, very strong ball carrier.
Yes. Kirikiroroa does have some strong ball runners in their team. Yet to see New Plymouth just have a little bit of their ball. I know they can strike well when they get it. That will be interesting to see how they bounce back from this try. And we just have Wyndham again with another kick just a little bit out to the right.
And here's the kick. It looks successful. And all we want to see here from Mātai Tamatani o Ngamotu is they just got to get their hands on the ball. They've made a couple of knock-on early errors. Let's see. We want to see them get back in the game here, Christian.
Yes, well, their kickoff last time was very high. It was a good kick, good place, just on the fringe of the 22. So if they can just recreate that and, run up as one line, I'm sure they can put on a lot more pressure.
And here's the kickoff. It's another good kickoff as Christian McEwen grabs that ball and carries hard. But the refs found a knock-on. No, it's accidental offside there from our referee, young referee Cole Northcott, who as I know, Christian, he's an ex-student.
Alright, we've got first scrum here. New Plymouth ball in a striking position as well.
Great opportunity here, and we want to see New Plymouth strike.
Yes, we'll get to see there Tony Toala in number 12 and see how he strikes. We know they've got a good midfield combination.
Now I'm picking a carry here from the number 12. Let's see what happens. The number 12 gets the ball. He's going back door here. Nice switch play. Carry there from New Plymouth Boys, and it's
stolen.
Oh, it's stolen again at the. Oh, they're going to go wide too. And we have Kalis Putuko, who's given it out to his winger, who's kicked it deep. As Rangiwa Lunovic falls over his own feet. Good tidy up here, and we'll see an exit play out of Ngamotu. The ball doesn't go out. Wyndham Patuawa's got the ball. He spreads it wide to Rangiwa Lunovic, who passes it on again to Dupree Marshall. He's running. There's space here. Good tackle. Let's see if they can get the ball here. Oh, that's good work there from New Plymouth, trying to steal that ball. With Tom McCarthy settling it down at this breakdown, Christian.
Yeah, so it's been quite rushed here. Well, not rushed, but fast. Oh, we got a chip over the top. Oh, hard luck there. We're coming back for a penalty here. That kick was just from Wyndham to their number 12, Hiraka Waitai Hainga.
Yeah, Cole Northcott's seen New Plymouth offside, I believe so. Opportunity for Ngā Taitamatani o Kirikiriro to look for the Rārangi, the line out, and I'm picking, if I had to get my crystal ball out, Christian, I reckon we're going to see her more here.
Yeah, more. Well, just down here on that scrum, they looked like they had a good strong base, so that can be transferred over. But their backline work from New Plymouth wasn't too shabby. There was good widespread of the ball. They even made a semi-break there, so I'm sure they'll be strong with ball in hand. So get to the line out here. Hooker for Kirikiriro is Tom McCarthy with his first line out there, I think.
And let's see where they go. I'm picking a middle throw. It's a stolen there. Well done there from New Plymouth, who do exit, and it's kicked right down the throat of Rangiwa Lunovic, who carries into contact. Let's see what sort of sequences we can get here, and it might be stolen there, Christian, at the ruck.
That's some mahi there from the New Plymouth boys backing themselves up off that kick. They've returned the ball to their team.
As their winger, Viliami, takes the ball into contact, but the referee's saying he's off his feet, unfortunately. So another opportunity for Kirikiriro to find the Rārangi and go back to them more.
Yeah, 10 more play. Well, the boys there, they're just, a bit too eager to get over the ball, but they did good on retrieving it back from that kick and supporting each other. Second line out here for Tom McCarthy. First one was a bit off the mark. Hope to see a good maul or a line out here.
Well, you saw the logs from New Plymouth. They got in front of the jumper, they got up, and it just fell right into his lap. So let's see how Kirikiriro adjust at this line out.
Yes, well, it actually looks like it's a full line out. Even the halfbacks out there in the front.
No short throw, hits the middle. We're going down it. It's a bit of a strike play here with Tom McCarthy passing the ball out to Hiraka Waitai, who's very close.
Oh, here we go.
We've gone wide. Wyndham Patuawa, inside ball there, and that's a try. To Liam Stern.
He mahi pai te rā. Good work there from the boys on the inside ball, just from Wyndham into Liam Stern. If we have a look back at this replay, this line out here goes to the back. Held in the back there from Inga. Passed out to Tom McCarthy. Good break here from Hiraka.
Got over
So
the advantage.
close,
Yes.
so close. And then good spread with a boom. Inside pass straight through.
Just a no-look inside pass. He was able to beat Tony, the number 12 from New Plymouth. So another kick here for Wyndham, and it's out in front. It's not getting any easier for Ngāmotu at this stage, Christian.
Yes, they just need to stick to their guns. I think they're really good at attacking when they have ball in hand. So if they can just keep it going wide, they can keep strong. And a good kick off here again, hopefully, when they start it again.
As he lines this kick up. He's kicked well so far. He's 2 from 2. And it's over. So that's 3 converted tries now to Hamilton Boys High School, as New Plymouth, they're going to have to get back in this game real quick, because this potentially could be a blowout, Christian.
Yes, well, 12 minutes gone, heading into the 13th minute here. They just need to, get down into their 22 and start applying pressure with ball, or even on defence. Just attacking hard and tackling very strong, getting them to the ground.
They just need possession. Ngāmotu, they've got strike weapons, we know that.
Oh, they're for a short kick?
Short kick. The option was there, but Boys High reacted quickly, and now you can see Kailis Putoko. He's run upfield. He's given the ball off here. It's Ollie McGraw, the year 11 student from Boys High. He's run all the way. That's a try in the corner.
Oh my blood, he's done it. Oh my.
Crazy scenes here.
Well, we saw the little bit of a trick play there on the kickoff, trying to get them through to the ball.
Just overcooked it just slightly, Christian, and it just fell into the lap. An offload there from the captain,
Ollie Mathis.
And then Kailis has just drawn him past. And we know that Ollie Braun's got speed.
Look at the wheels on this kid, honestly.
Year 11, he's young, but he's got a lot of potential.
One of the 3 year 11s in this side today. We've got him, Alex Arnold at number 5, and also Liam Vanderheyden, big number 17 reserve prop. This one's a bit of a harder kick for Wyndham, just out on the sideline there. But he'll be sure to line it up and give it his best shot.
We've seen Wyndham kick conversions from the sideline in the wind, and for some reason he's just able to nail them up.
Yes, well, I'm pretty sure he did score the winning kick from a couple games from the sideline. His kicking game is 10 or quite too good.
This is a hot start here from Kirikiri Christian, but we know what New Plymouth are capable of. Like I said, pre-game, 8-7 was the score in the Chiefs Cup final to make top 4.
Yes, well, they do put up a good hard game when they are onto it. They just need to get that click and turn it on here.
They just need their hands on the ball. They need to put phases together and they need to score tries. And we see, as we said, Wyndham, great kicking game. He's landed it from the sideline.
Of course he has. Look at that. Here we go with another kickoff here from number 10. Jack Wiseman puts it high in midfield.
It's midfield here. We can see a strong carry. Ollie Mathis offloads the ball. That pass was marginal, but there's potentially a double knock on you. But Cole Northcott, the referee, he's let it flow. We want to see this. We want to see New Plymouth, their hands on the ball. They just need to settle down, get to the breakdown, clear the ruck, and get the ball back and use the ball.
Here we go. The first chance with ball in hand. Good runs. Strong rushing defence here from Kirikiri. I think if they just need to spread it wide a bit, here they go.
Good pass out here from Jack Wiseman, who's fed his edge, and now the number 9, Harry, has gone the same way. He's gone the same way, and Boys High are driving them back. They've got to win their advantage line, New Plymouth. Otherwise, we're going to see another kick, and you don't want to feed Kirikiri possession, Christian.
Yeah, no, you just don't. You want to have the ball in hand and make them make tackles. That's the best way of, getting over the advantage line here.
He's isolated. They've gone straight over the ruck, but they still have the ball. they want to be careful about that tackle because that's a lift tackle, and Cole Northcott's identified that and he's given the penalty, rightly so, to New Plymouth.
Yeah, just a little bit of a lift there from number 8 and number 5, Inga and Alex. They did put him back down on the ground, but still, they lifted him up in a dangerous position. Here we go.
Just outside the Rotorua here for New Plymouth, and their number 10's found touch, Jack Wiseman. So it's a rārangi here for Ngā Tautamatani o Ngā Motu. And looking to see what sort of strike they want to come up with, whether they maul or whether they go midfield Christian.
Yes, well, we've got to see here, they look like they're going for a 5-man line out. We know they're pretty good at jumping here. Or just a little bit of a tip.
Oh, it's overheated here. And we've got Ollie Mathis, who's a strong ball carrier. He's busting his way. Gives the offload to Hiraka. And he's kicked the ball right into the corner. Oh, he's lost it. He's lost it there. That's a knock on there from Kirikiriroa. So it's going to be a 5-metre scrum to New Plymouth.
Oh, no, I think he's singing goal line dropout. The new rules, knock on and goal is a goal line dropout from any player.
Good decision there from the referee. And what do you think New Plymouth should do? They're in a tough position. They're 28 points down. Do they try and regain possession, or do you think they should go deep?
I think here they need to go deep here and just get them over that half, and then apply pressure there and get the ball over back on that half.
Tautoko e hoa. And you've caught it exactly right. Inga Koko, who spreads the ball out here to Arangiwa Lunovic, who passes the ball to Ollie Mathis. Ollie Mathis out to Wyndham, who's attacking this 15-metre channel. A wild offload there. They just need to settle, but they continue to pass the ball.
Yes, it looks like big run there. Tino Pai from Rahururi Palmer.
Rahuruhi, as Mac Russ looks, he's found this miraculous inside pass. The offload, the ball's flowing here for Ngā Tautamatani o Kirikiriroa. As Mac Russ, he's looking for the ball, he gives it. It's passed out to Wyndham. Wyndham passes the ball out to Hiraka. Cut out pass there.
Big long ball.
Dupree Marshall, who we know who's got tons of gas. Oh, that's a penalty for double movement there, most definitely. And I think that's a fair call there.
Yes, well, I did think he may not have been held a little bit, but he did get down on the ground with his knees and arms, so he just had to sit there and reset. But the game's free flowing here for Kirikiriroa, and looks like a good bit of relief here for New Plymouth.
Beautiful conditions. We want to see free flowing rugby, and we're going to get exactly that as Dupree Marshall passes the ball out, and now we have it right into the hands of Kalis Putoko. We've gone one edge to the other, and let's see what Boys High can do from here.
Just setting up their pods here, hard running here from Rahururi Palmer, making it over the advantage line once again.
Christian McEwen backdoor passes it out. We're putting a little grubber kick, but it's tidied up nicely there from Ngā Motu. So let's see a clearing kick here from their number 9, Harry, who kicks it down the throat of Dupree Marshall. This sequence, it continues to go from edge to edge as we see Ollie Groen just settle it down.
Yes, and he's got some good support there to cover the ball, and Mac Russ back once again.
Ollie Mathis, he's got speed to burn here. Dupree Marshall, is he going to give it on the inside? Yes, he does. Liam Stern runs around, he's going under the post, and that's Kirikiriroa's 5th pedal.
And that's a roar for Liam, number 2 there. He got one early in the half with another inside ball from Wyndham, and this one just a good draw and pass there from Dupree Marshall, who's got lots of speed to burn.
Great try there, great working the channel. We've seen the ball being moved edge to edge continuously from Ngā Tautamatani o Kirikiriroa. That is a beautiful play. That's all you want to see on a beautiful day like this, Christian.
Yes, well, the free flowing and a good pass there from their captain, Ollie Mathis, who's actually a Lucy, you wouldn't tell from that. But good draw and pass and a skip ball there. Looks like just another easy kick out front for Wyndham. Shouldn't have any trouble with this since he made one from the far sideline.
Now and this kick, it's over. So we're at Toru Te Kaumarima Piro to Kore, and it is not looking good for New Plymouth Boys High School. We want to see them get their hands on the ball. We want to see them spread wide because we know their strike force. So hopefully we see a little bit more ball here for Ngā Motu.
Yes, well, we know what they can do, and they also know what they can do. I think they just need to stick to their guns here once again with another kickoff. But Tino Pai, just keep moving, get the ball nice and high, and apply the pressure.
And I think the contact's really important at the moment. We're seeing Kirikiriroa win the physical battle. As the pre-marshal takes the ball in and settles it down just outside the Rotorua Marua. Mac Russ in the pocket. He's asking his 10 to move. As he settles it down, Tom McCarthy's carries, takes the ball to ground.
Yeah, got 3 or 4 in their support.
Box kick here. Perfect timing. He's not.
Whana Atuhua.
He's knocked
Beautiful
the ball on Braden, but it's a bit unlucky there for Braden, the New Plymouth number 11, perhaps. So, 14, sorry. And it's going to be Kirikiriroa's ball at the scrum here, Christian.
Yes, we're looking at the 3rd or 4th scrum here, and we got the big front rows lining up again. We got not really that much of a blind to work with, but we'll see what their players here. They look like they're set up all on strong side. Good chance for the back line here to have a good hit out.
As we see a scrum reset called here from referee Cole Northcott. He's doing a great job out there, just letting this game flow. And I'm picking Boys High going to strike wide here. We've got the perfect conditions to do it, Christian.
Yes, New Plymouth seems to have their winger and their fullback in the back of the line. I guess they're assuming a kick may come through. We have seen that before with Wyndham putting a chip in for Hiraka. Big scrum here.
Big scrum. Here's an 8-line play. Inga Kokohu passes it out to Mac Russ. Mac Russ back door out to Wyndham. Wyndham gives it to Dupree, who's got tons of gas. He's right down the middle of the field. Is he going to throw the cutout pass? No, he settles it. And there's a ruck here just inside the Rotorua Marua. Mac Russ back down the short side. Wyndham passes. He's got a great offload off, but the ball goes to ground. New Plymouth with the ball, and the referee, that's a fair penalty there, will come straight through the side there, Kirikiriroa.
Yes, that was unlucky there from both sides here. We just had a little bit of a knock on the offloads there from Wyndham. But good to see New Plymouth they got the ball now, get down and get a line out.
And we're kicking, finding the touch. No, he hasn't found the touch, so it's more possession here, unfortunately, for Kirikiriroa, as Arangiwa Lunovic spots a bit of a gap there. He's plugged the corner beautifully. Is that a
50-22?
That could be a 50-22. There is a ruling in regards to whether it's offset piece or not, but I'm not sure whether...
Nah, yep. It's been called 50-22, Boys High ball on the line out. All right.
And it is a 50. What a kick there from Arangiwa Lunovic.
Yes.
As we rotate now to Ararangi here for Kirikiriroa, as Christian McEwen walks in, the number 4, look for him to get the ball. And they've done exactly that. And we've talked about this more all day, Christian. Kirikiriroa making their way up the field. Can they get there? They're moving forward beautifully.
Yes, the ball there is in the back. Oh, and they're coming back around the boys. I don't think they'll need it.
New Plymouth trying desperately. They've got the bats. Well done. Look at that. They just come straight through there, and they're able to get their hands on the player with the ball, and they're able to just seal that maul off and win that turnover. So great work there from Ngai Tatamatane or Ngamotu, and they're not in the best spot here either with the scrum, so it'll be interesting to see what they do here, Christian.
Yeah, I think we can expect either a clearing kick or a set-up run just to get a ruck and get a little bit of a better angle here, because they're set up quite close to the sideline, so there won't be much of an angle. But I guess we can assume in 1 or 2 plays a clearing kick.
Just a simple crash play option, and it's what you want in this sort of scenario. As we look for a box kick here from the number 9. Harry's found grass, but it's bounced up perfectly here for Kirikiriroa.
Oh,
forward pass.
Hard luck there from Liam Stern, a little bit of a forward offload. That's all right there.
And we just want to see New Plymouth execute the detail. You know, perfect box kick opportunity, but unfortunately Harry wasn't able to find the touchline there, Christian.
Yeah, it looked like he was aiming for just outside the 22, but just caught short and unlucky bounce there, pushed them back pretty much in the same spot as before. Still their ball though.
As New Plymouth boys have the scrum fed in there from their halfback. He's clears the ball. They've gone to Tony again, who we talked about as a very strong ball carrier. They just want to find phases and they want to exit as New Plymouth do exactly that.
Charge
it's touched.
down and dead. So scrum boys high, 5 metre. I think that's what the ref's singing it.
And you're right there, Christian. Cole Northcott, he's called a scrum here for boys high, and a little bit of a blind to work with, but so I'm very interested to see whether they use that or whether they want to strike wide.
Yes, well, the backs in the Kirikiri team are set up all long, wide on the right side, so I guess we can assume that they're going to go for a quick play out there again. Worked perfectly last time. They got over the advantage line, 10-15 metres above where they needed to be.
And watch the number 8, Inga Corker, who looks like they were
just wheeling.
About to do that exactly. So I'm picking an 8-9 play here.
Yeah, it looks like an 8-9 and maybe a backdoor play from Mac Rush to Wyndham Puatoa.
Wyndham Patuawa, who's played magnificently. He's 100% from the tee today. So really looking forward to the strike play.
Just need a strong set scrum here to play this off.
Mac
No
Russ
doubt we'll get it.
feeds away. Here we go. We've caught it. Oh, he's come out early, so that's advantage to boys high.
Oh, what a pass there. And Hiraka running straight through, getting over the advantage line once again.
Boys high picking and going. They've got all the momentum.
Mac Rush just behind the troops, signalling where to go.
Another carry. There, Christian McEwen, he's held up. The ball's down.
Smart there to play it back and not reach over and get in the double movement. Just a penalty here.
And look for Kirikiri to find the touch. No, they've caught another scrum, another 8-9 play.
Yeah, so I imagine they want to get that, just executed properly so they can get, a good sense of where each one is. Plus their scrum was very strong just before. They did push them back a fair bit.
New Plymouth now really under the pump. We want to see them get their hands on their ball, but unfortunately they just haven't been able to do that. As we see boys high, 5 metres out from their try line. Mac Russ feeds the ball. Again, it's an 8-9 play. Mac Russ passes the ball out. Oh, what a hit. What a hit there from the number 12, Tony Taula. Massive hit there, and we've spoken about him all day, and they needed that.
Yeah, he hahata patu. What a massive hit there. And they caused the disruption in that play, and I think it's a knock-on here, so New Plymouth ball.
6 minutes to go at Tefano before the halftime break, and it's been a bit of a try-fest at the moment, so really looking forward to seeing New Plymouth put some phases together as their halfback. Harry feeds the ball. Oh, it's a shove here from Kirikiri.
Ball's come out and they've wheeled it, so we're going to get reset here. I think New Plymouth just have to be a little bit careful that they don't get caught angling in from under the pressure that Rahariri and Jake Raybart have been pushing on. It does look like it's a strong scrum though, and we'll get to see a reset here.
As we can see, the referee, he's changed side. He's looking to see what sort of picture is going on here at the scrum, with Kirikiri dominating the set piece. The scrum set, the ball's fed there from Harry.
Nice, strong scrum.
Both sides, another carry here for Tony, and they decide to return the favour, and it's settled there. It's a ruck. The ball has been kicked. It's a pretty good kick considering the amount of pressure they're on there, Christian.
Yeah, so they get to just clear it just inside the 22, I think that is. But now a good run up there from their number 12, Tony. Although it is Kirikiri boys ball, so I guess we can look for another line-out play, maybe a little trick play out the back again, or wouldn't be surprised if they maul it again.
Oh, the maul's working. They have been going forward, but don't rule New Plymouth out because they're great in the air as well.
Yes, they have already stolen one.
There we go. They did get up, but it's passed over to Wyndham. Wyndham Patua, backdoor pass there. Mac Russ carries. There's space here. Dupree Marshall in the corner. Oh, it's another try.
Wow, what a beautiful wrap there from Mac Russ and a long ball. Just as any halfback would, just a perfect spiral ball out to Dupree Marshall. Classic.
What a set piece play as we look at the replay here. And nice quality, top quality ball here for Boys High as Liam Stern wins the battle in the air. Wyndham backdoor pass to Mac Russ, who straightens the line and just throws this massive cutout pass to Dupree Marshall.
Yes, well, he sees the New Plymouth Boys backline just rush up and sees that they're a little bit distorted there. So he makes that gap and goes straight through the gate and gets a long ball out to Dupree.
What a try. And it's been an absolute clinic so far from Ngā Taita Matani o Kirikiriroa as the score whā te kau ki te kore. So
it looks like Wyndham's just lining it up here on the opposite side of the try line, opposite side of the field. This would be his strong side here if he's right-footed.
it's not an easy kick. It's great conditions, but kicking from both sidelines, it's not easy for kickers. But as we've said earlier, Wyndham does have the talent. So
yes, we'll see him here just line it up last few steps. Get a little bit of an imagery. He wants the ball to slot through. Just off to the left here. First miss of the game, I believe it is, but makes it an even 40. Here we go for another restart here from New Plymouth. Now they just need to keep it deep inside their opposition's 22 and apply the pressure, because they can tackle and they can run the ball. But other than that, I can't see really anything wrong. As long as they get the ball in hand and use their strengths, they'll be good.
Oh, aye. Tautoko e hoa. And we just want to see Ngāmotu get their hands on the ball. They've gone kind of short as, he almost grabs that. Then number 11, but Dupree Marshall settles it down.
Yes, what a good attempt there to get that ball back there. Their lock, I think it was, flying up out of the air.
And they're so confident they've decided not to exit. It's something that they usually would do, but 40 points up, they decide we're just going to use the ball.
Yes, here we go, Mac Russ just pushing them out. Oh, intercept!
Oh, it's an intercept.
Boy.
Great. And just want to give another mention out to our sponsors. We have Apollo Projects. Like we said earlier, can't do the mahi without our kaiawhina. So
just look at this instant replay here. Looks like they're setting up here just to get the ball out. Long ball trying to get out, and boom, intercept try there from their number 8. Their number 8.
That's a Reeve Nelly.
Their co-captain.
Way
to get his team back on the front foot, eh?
And another shout out there to Bailey's, who also sponsor Whakaata Māori. So, ngā mihi nui.
Just another quick shout out to Caltex, one of our big sponsors here for Whakaata Māori and the Super 8 rugby game. Just go get your gas from them guys.
And the pies. Don't forget about the pies, Christian. As we see New Plymouth kick.
The number 9 Harry Favre. Is that half time?
And that's half time at Tifano. So both teams, different pitches here. They'll be looking to come out in the second half with different objectives.
Ireland.
40 points to 7 to Kirikiriroa, and it's been a bit of a try-fest here, Christian, in the first half. And let's look at some of the highlights in the first half. We have a ruck just inside the 22 there as Ollie Mathis, the captain from Boys High. He gave the ball out there right on the edge, and then New Plymouth tried to tidy it up, and he's just lost the ball there, and the captain, Ollie Mathis, jumps on their ball.
Yeah, so that's just hard mahi there from the captain, Ollie Mathis, just getting over the ball, making up for the lost ball previously.
Now we've seen Kirikiriroa, their set piece has been immaculate. Mac Russ makes this carry off the scrum. We get the phases, and you can just see the mahi from Boys High. They just get straight over the try line there. Inga Kōku, who with a bit of a afi there from Rahiri.
Yes, well, it's almost as if they were just pushing each other over the line. Here we got the line out play, beautiful ball, outside, straight to Hiraka, almost there, just stopped previous to the line. Here we get Wyndham, and a nice inside ball over to Liam Stern, number 6, straight to the line.
Such a good no-look inside ball, and Liam Stern, he's been playing well. And here's the other try. Kalis Putoko, who just darts down this edge, gives us ball out to Ollie Gruen, the young year 11 from Kirikiriroa, and he dives straight into that corner.
The speed he has on him is crazy. He got out to the side and just put his ears back and boosted it.
Another edge strike play here, and we have Hiraka who darts the grubber into the corner.
Just unlucky blood there, couldn't catch the ball. Looks as if here we got the long ball here out from Ollie Mathis. Boom. Good support play here from Liam Stern.
And that's such a good draw pass. Such a good draw pass.
Just a scrum here.
And the strike play, we talked about the 8-9 strikes, and there was a huge hit there from Tone. That's definitely the tackle of the
So far, there was a bit of a game changer too there. You know, they got back, and good wraparound play there from Mac Russ.
And look at this cutout pass. It's a 20-metre pass there out to Dupree Marshall, who finishes perfectly in the corner. So a lot of tries here from Kirikiriroa, but we did see a little fight back here from New Plymouth Boys just to close out the half. We see Boys High making their way, pass, intercept there, and they're able to get themselves on the scoreboard, Christian.
Yes, well, let's just hope the New Plymouth, take the scoring from the end of the first half and, demonstrate it going into the start of the second. As we have both teams just huddling up here at halftime, getting a little bit of their breath back, and of course, going through their strategy and gameplay heading into the second half.
I would say both coaches are delivering different messages to both sides. Ray McDonald from New Plymouth, they'll be really trying to compose themselves and try and fight their way back into this game.
Yeah, and it looks here just on screen that we have the cohort of students here at Kirikiriroa. I guess they're getting ready to just support their boys and do the haka, I believe.
It's a bit of a tradition, doing the haka around halftime, just after halftime, to show that camaraderie to their fellow hoa. So
I guess they're just waiting on someone to call it. Someone to show a little bit of voice. But I can imagine Hamilton Boys High, Nigel Hotham and Mr. Kirkham are probably saying to their team, get out there, keep running the ball, keep to your strong strengths, and attack, wide like they have been in the first half.
Tautoko tō kōrero, Christian, and really looking forward to seeing how both teams come out. It's perfect day, there's no wind, the sun's out.
Yes. New Plymouth message, I would imagine, is just to get back into the fight. They just need to keep the ball in hand, limit the ball that Kirikiriroa has, and just apply pressure when on defense, because as we saw there from their big number 12, Tony Tuala, he put on a big hit there and they got the ball back, so I'm sure they can attack hard and defense even harder.
As Boys High students get ready to tautoko their team, really looking for ngā taitamatani o ngā motu to get themselves into the game, to get their hands on the ball, to use the ball positively, start winning the contact battle, Christian, because I feel like they're just losing the advantage line.
Yes, it looks like they're just being pushed back a little bit on the advantage line, And even when Rotorua boys, when they run with a bit of passion. They're running hard and strong and attacking the weak shoulders of in between players.
As the referee
What a waste of life.
calls that's half-time over, so teams are going to switch around.
I'm gonna be going for probably getting a grab shot. You know what it is?
40 points to 70 Tefano. We're about to get another 35 minutes as Boys High students. They're ready to
haka for the boys. Started the second half. A little bit of a tradition here. Every home exchange they have.
Oh, come out the way.
Tēnā pai, boys. Big mana there to start off the second half. We have a line out here, New Plymouth attacking.
Oh, here we go. I'm looking forward to this. New Plymouth boys spread the ball wide. They take it into contact. Oh,
Stripped.
Oh, it's been stolen.
Oh, a little bit of pass backwards. Oh, penalty. Diving off their feet there. Just unlucky there, but a good play. Just stolen there.
And just when we see New Plymouth get their hands on the ball, they unfortunately find a way to turn over possession, and we just need to see Taita Matani or Ngāmotu just build some phases, Christian.
Yes, I reckon if they can just keep the ball in hand and apply pressure with long phases of play, even if it's just one-off rucks, run-off rucks before they get into some, transition plays, then they can get up and down the field with ease. We have a quick line out here. Looks like they're going for a 4-man with their extras out the back in their back line.
And we're going to look at a strike here. I'm picking we're going to hit midfield, crash ball. But it's not straight there from Tom McCarthy. So the referee, Cole Northcott, he's given it back to New Plymouth. So another opportunity here for them to start building phases.
Yes, just unlucky throw there. It did look like they were going up and ready to, looked as if a mini more there with their halfback coming in, but into a scrum here. I imagine New Plymouth would want to run here.
Yeah,
they're not in a too bad a position,
I was just about to say, we've actually changed the halfback for New Plymouth boys. So we see number 21, Taiaho Mulden, pass the ball out straight to Tony, who's been one of their best today.
Yes.
Nice crash ball play, and back to Taiaho to box kick this just outside the halfway line.
I don't know who's got the ball there. Great contest in the air.
Ball spills out, but the referee's seen hands in the ruck, so it's going to be New Plymouth's ball, and we're going to get to see New Plymouth boys with the ball inside the boys' high half. So that's going to be exciting here, Christian.
Well, that was just a great kick and chase there from their halfback. Great box kick up, nice and high for their winger to get up and contest. And good contest up there in the air, and looks like he came down with it and was able to provide for his team. Go for a line out here. Looks like they're going for a 6-man, maybe a 4. Anyway, second attacking position of the half for them.
As we see New Plymouth are eager to get that line out of the way, and as their hooker throws, it's overthrown again, so not quite nailing the micro skills there. As Tom McCarthy gets the ball, it's passed out here to Wyndham Patuawa, who passes the ball. We're going wide again here, Christian. Here's a great run here from Ollie Mathis, inside ball to Mac Russ. Mac Russ carries, he's grubbed it through perfectly for Hiraka Waitai. Scoops the ball up. Oh, he's lost his footing, but it's a pop pass. They're going to go wide. Christian McEwen's there, but it's cut past him, and it's a perfect draw pass straight into the corner. What free free-flowing rugby we've seen here today from Tauranga or Kirikiriroa, Christian.
That was just great backdoor play there from the start. If we have a look at the replay here, offload there from Ollie Mathis to Mac Russ. Puts a little kick in, and great skills to pick this up without knocking it on. He did lose his footing, otherwise looks like he got tackled in that pass there.
And I like the vision there from Mac Russ. Mac Russ has seen, he's got players out on the edge. And he didn't look where he passed. He just threw the ball into space because he knew that there was space there.
Yes, I believe he thought, you know what, my brothers are out there and they can catch this ball. Just give a little bit of Hail Mary out there.
And executed perfectly there for Kirikiriroa, but they're not making it easier for Wyndham. He's got another kick from the sideline, so looking forward to seeing whether he gets up for this whittle.
Yes. Left-hand side of the field as they've changed halves. Still great conditions out here, barely any wind, if any. So I guess he's just got to put a little bit of strike power into this one as he brings it around. Let's see it.
And it looks like Kirikiriroa are going to their changes. We see number 16 and number 20 get onto the field here. Who are we looking at here, Christian?
So we got Jack Miller at 16 coming on for Inga Kokuhuia. I guess he will be playing a loose forward, and Ollie Mathis will be going to 8.
I think you're right.
And number 20 is Mitchell Swan coming on for Mac Russ at halfback. So 8-9 switch. Let's see how this combination works out.
And look for lots of changes here for Kirikiriroa. They've extended their lead again. It's 45 points to 7. So I'm picking they'll go to the bench, and they'll go to the bench early. Yeah,
well, they do have a great depth on this bench here, looking at names such as, Stefan Newman at lock, Dallas Ratamakini, great, and Curtis Hunter, who was actually in starting lineup and just moved back. Oh, great contest in the air.
Oh, I like what the ref's done here. He's let the ball flow. He said it's gone backwards. Backdoor pass here. Passes it out. Tony. He's passed it over. They're going edge to edge, but they've lost the ball again. They just need to settle. It is backwards. They just need to settle down and get to their phases. Oh, they've lost the breakdown battle. So we're going to get a strong carry here from Tom McCarthy, who picks and goes. Mitch Swan, the new halfback, he gives it backdoor. Wyndham passes the ball out. Oh, that's a tough pass, and unfortunately we see a dropped ball there from Kalis Putoko.
Yes, not the greatest of passes there, but they did get a good steal back there, ripping their ball off New Plymouth's ruck. We just have a scrum on the New Plymouth side of halfway.
And another opportunity here for Tauranga, the replacement number 9 for New Plymouth, who's done a good job coming in. He's come in early. They've made the change, and so I'm picking New Plymouth. They're also going to make some changes coming into the second half, Christian.
Yeah, I think we can expect a little bit of a change there in the props. They're probably going through a lot of running here with their free-flowing game.
Oh, here we go. Jack passes the ball out wide. They're spreading the ball to the outsides, and he's carrying with a bit of footwork. Let's see if they can tidy up this ruck, and they do. As Tauranga passes it again to the big number 4, it's Ethan. And there's a good penalty there for New Plymouth to settle it down again. So, it's a quick tap. He's gone early. What's he going to do? He's kicked the ball into space, and it's rolled out perfectly, but I'm not too sure why he would
50-22, I think they're signalling. Yes, so great kick there actually from the half. He kicked it on the edge of the 50, and they get the ball back. An attacking line out there, and they've made some subs. Their number 1 has come off, it seems.
And our front row replacements for New Plymouth, we have Soane Aholele and Sean Matuku on the bench there. So look forward to seeing their big boys coming off and bringing some energy to this New Plymouth side as they get up in the air. It's a tidy line out now. They've got to the maul, and they're going to shove this as best they can.
They are putting a lot of pressure here on the boys. It looks like it's been taken down. Yep.
Oh, here we go. Oh. Strong pick and go here for New Plymouth boys, who they pop the ball. They're very close. That's a try.
Great try there. That started straight from that liner, and more good, strong push over there from their boys. It looks like the try score's gone down.
As we look at the replay, and they were able to tidy up that loose ball at line-out time, New Plymouth, and just get to them more. It collapses, and Cole Northcott, the referee's given the advantage, so they just pop the ball here and get some a continuous play to get that try, Christian.
Yes, well, I guess it started from that quick tap on that penalty and a 50-22 there from their halfback. Tiaho, did you say that was? Tiaho Milden. You know, he's come on and he's made an immediate impact. 2 great kicks to start off this half. And the score is now 45 Kirikiriroa and 12 to New Plymouth.
Oh, and they needed that try. Ngā motu, nā te mea, ke te mahue rātou. They have been a little bit left behind in this game, but it's great to see them claw their way back. And hopefully we see a good whana here from their kicker. As the score's whāteko mā rima ki te teko mā Rotorua, Christian.
A little bit of a hard kick out here. Great chase. Oh, so close to blibbing it.
New Plymouth, they're back in the game. They've got a proud, rich rugby background. 12 players named in the Taranaki side this year for 2023. So looking forward to seeing whether or not they can make a bit of a comeback in the second half.
This is actually the first kickoff that Boys High are doing because the last try was on half time. So it'll be interesting to see what they attack here.
As Wyndham Patuawa, he kicks it. He's could have shanked this ball, and the number 20 from New Plymouth settles it down. As New Plymouth, they're looking to box kick here. The ball goes up, lands perfectly for 25 cap. Rangiwa Lunovic spreads the ball out wide. Here we go.
Curtis Hunter on the field.
Curtis Hunter's on the field. He's given the ball out to Kailis Putoko, who grubbers the ball through. Oh, it's a good kick. Oh, but the referees claimed that he was obstructed, I believe, or
taken out after the kick.
And it looks high.
We actually have some more subs in here for boys for Kirikiriroa. We have Liam Vanderhayden, big number 17, onto the field. He's come on for Jake Raybart at number 3. Curtis Hunter's also on the field, taking off Dupree Marshall. Curtis Hunter at number 22.
Good to see bench players get some solid minutes under their belt moving into the Super 8 season, as we also see New Plymouth boys thinking about going to their bench as well, as we have a scrum just inside the Rotorua Mārua. It's Kirikiriroa's ball. We've seen a lot of 8-9 strike plays, Christian. What can you see going on here?
Well, with the number 8 captain now, Ollie Mathis, I can imagine he'll be running this strong. Oh, they've caught a reset here. I think early push maybe. But yeah, I can see Ollie Mathis running hard and into a space just to set up the back line to get a wide ball out and draw a couple players in for a quick and out scoop.
I have to agree, you're absolutely right. Ollie Mathis, very strong ball carrier, and someone's got to call you a bit of a fortune teller there, Christian, with that prediction. I'm going to have to go with you there. So scrum packs down, it is Kirikiriroa ball. It comes in there from replacement Mitchell. We've caught it perfectly. It's an 8-9. It's backdoor here. Wyndham Patuawa passes the ball out to Curtis Hunter. He's just got it on the field. He's passed it. Rangiwa Lunovic. He's settling the play here. What do we do? He's gotten all the way. What a carry to the try line there.
What a special moment for Rangiwa Lunovic on his 25th cap here for Kirikiriroa, scoring on an amazing backdoor play here if we look at the replay.
Oh, big mihi out to you, Rangiwa, on your 25th cap. As we see, we called the 8-9 strike play. They've gone wide. Curtis did a good job there, but he just pumps his feet and wins the contact. And we've seen that from Hamilton Boys High all day.
Yeah, it looks like they've put a lot of work into post-contact meters, as we see. And, you know, just getting over that advantage line and reaching out to put it over that white line try.
And Hamilton Boys High School claimed the 2023 Sanix World Rugby Youth title with a 28-22 victory over Higashi Fukuoka High School of Japan. So that sort of consolidates their credentials as one of the best rugby schools going around, Christian.
Yes, and they're coming off the season-winning top 4 for New Zealand last year, 2022 champions, and also the unofficial world champions at the tournament over in Thailand. A lot of boys from that team are back this year, and strong side this year as well.
Teko mā wha minute into the second half as Ngā Motu kick the ball. We have Christian McEwen carries strong here. He's gotten over the advantage line again as Boys High look to spread wide.
Just straightening up there is Tom McCarthy for the boys. Back out to Wyndham, Curtis.
Cut out pass. Oh, it's a loose ball there. So another attacking opportunity for Ngamotu to get their hands on it and come up with another try, because they've scored 2 tries today, Christian. So we know they are capable of scoring tries. It's just the points that have been leaked that have sort of been their problem today.
Yeah, it's the execution here, the little micro, movements that they can make, starting from the line out here. They can look to get those passes on, and then crashing and supporting each other in the rucks is a big one as well, because they have been stolen. The ball has been stolen quite a few times there from Ollie Mathis and Liam Sturm.
And we do see Sawan there, the number 16 for New Plymouth, come on, along with Riley Mitchell, the number 20. So they'll be looking to help out the replacement halfback, Taiaho, who feeds the ball into the scrum. They're going to go wide back to Tony. Tony carries. Oh, he's done a wraparound play. It's a beauty. It's backdoor here for New Plymouth Boys. And he's beaten the man. He takes the ball to ground. And a carry here from the breakdown. Rubber, it looks like it's overcooked there, but it's good pressure here for New Plymouth, who have got Kirikiriroa exactly where they want them. They'll have a 5-metre Rarangi line out in the perfect position. What are you going to see here, Christian?
I think they can. I think for a safe bet, they're probably going to maul it here just to get their boys moving up and away from the line before they look to either box kick here from Mitchell Swan or feed it back to one of their many kickers, Wyndham, Range, or Kurt Hana.
Oh, good contest there for Ngamotu. Unfortunately, they lost the ball, but it's a
not
bad.
Straight, so free kick. I imagine they'll take the scrum here off a free kick.
What do they want to do here? We're 16 minutes into the second half. It's 52-14. Do they want to speed the game up, or do they want to go to their set piece and look to strike wide and use their midfield combination once more?
Well, they've got a strong midfield combo, and they're not too far away from the line. And as we saw before in their scrum play, they made it over that advantage line quite easily. So I believe if they maybe, pack it down here, strong base.
As we can see Boys High's coaches Nigel Hotham probably screaming instructions there, along with Greg Kirkham. So looking to see what Kirikiriroa can do in terms of defence, but it is going to be New Plymouth ball at the scrum. It's fed in here from their replacement, and it's messy. It's going to be another reset scrum here, Christian.
Yeah, so it's come out the side of the tunnel here. I guess it's been kicked by one of the hookers' foot, most probably. They'll just reset it here. Looks like got a little bit of an injury there.
Unfortunately so. One of the New Plymouth players are down.
Looks like he's just cramping up a bit. He'll get a good stretch there.
As we see a little bit of time off there from the referee, Cole Northcott, who's been doing a decent job today.
Yes, he's been calling this game quite well, along with his assistant referees on the sideline. Can't make that job any easier if the ball's in play, is it, for the touchies?
Oh, you're exactly right, and we can see on the sideline here 3 substitutes here for Kirikiriroa. The number 19, number 21 and 18, so it looks like we're going to get some substitutions coming on shortly.
Yeah, so we can expect shortly Jack Gullen to come on as a Lucy, Dallas Ratamakini as a midfielder, and 18 Stefan Newman as a lock. Strong runners, all 3 of them there too. Anyway, back to the scrum here. Again, they just got to look to attack the midfield here with their big, strong ball runners.
And here we go, it's an 8-9 play.
A little bit messy caught up in there.
He's taken it, it's good. Let's settle this down, New Plymouth. Let's get the ball nice and tight, and let's go to work as Ngamotu. They're doing exactly that. But the ball's caught up at the breakdown. What's the referee going to do? It's still live. It's another pick and go here for Ngamotu. The arms out. It is an advantage. They want to use this. I think they're going to get there. Oh, he's not rolling there either. So you want to be careful, Kirikiriroa, because
Yeah, no double whistle yet, so not an official warning, but I'm sure he'll be telling his boys, Ollie Mathers, just cut it down, calm down, and hard defence.
And I think we're going to find the touchline here as they do exactly that. We're probably going to see a more here, and let's look for New Plymouth to really go get into the mahi. Mahi ate mahi, and see if they can get another pedal on the board.
Look at their forwards just huddling up there before they enter. I guess we can assume that they're going to maul here with their big, got a big prop in there, big locks, and try to attack the maul hard.
They go to the back. It's another overthrow, and I think both teams have been struggling with their overthrows today. As we see Kirikiriroa settle it down, they're going to look to exit. They pass it back to Wyndham, who kicks the ball, but it's not out. As we find the replacement, number 22, spreads the ball wide, Jackson Steele. Oh, but it's gone to ground now, and they're trying to tidy up. Here we go, chipping away here, New Plymouth Boys High School. Out. Let's see what they do. They're going edge to edge. Good facets of play. Settling down in the 15-metre channel, but the ball spills out again here. We just need a tidy ruck here for Ngā Motu. They've still got the ball. Out to the replacement, number 20, Riley Mitchell. He carries hard into contact, and I like what they're doing here, New Plymouth, just trying to settle the play down as they go back door. A cutout pass, it's messy off. They've got space here. They're going to the edge. Settle the ball. Oh, and here we go. Look, Liam Stearns trying to get in there, and the ref's caught it. He's called the ruck, and he's put his hands on the ball, so it's another penalty to New Plymouth.
Yeah, well, it's good ball there from New Plymouth because they're spreading it wide and getting a little bit of an overlap there on the edge. Just a bit of a hard luck there from Liam Stearns not being able to reach over and grab that ball. Subs are on. Here they come. Jack Gullen. Ollie Guerin looks... oh, no. He's on. Jack Gullen, Stefan Newman, and Dallas Rata Markinet.
Oh, awesome here for these boys. Get in there. Get in another cab. Getting more experience under their belts. And it's a bit of a hard position to be in for these replacements from Kirikiriroa because they're right on their try line. Oh, the ball's come loose again. Just struggling here with their Rarangi. Isn't Ngā Motu as Wyndham Patuawa boots the ball right down the throat of the replacement 22, Jackson Steele. Jackson Steele runs it. He's done well since he's come on, and that's big contact, but the ball has gone backwards. Let's see who wants the ball the most as Ngā Motu throw the ball wide. It's catch pass as the midfielder settles it down.
Yeah, it looks like Hamilton boys are just rushing on this defence here, getting up quick and shutting it down nice and early.
Good phases put together here, and the replacement players from New Plymouth have really brought the energy to this game as another loose pass comes here, and we decided to cross kick here, and it's a pretty good kick. Oh, he's just hasn't quite caught that on the full, so we're going to go to another Rarangi to Kirikiriroa.
Yes, the lineouts have been a bit messy with overthrows, but I've got to give it to both the Lucies and those on out the back. They have been able to clean it up pretty easily with Tom McCarthy, Ollie Mathis from Kirikiriroa, and also the 7 and 6, Jacob Carmichael and Corbin Nelson from New Plymouth, just cleaning up the overthrows.
Now let's see what happens here. It's not an overthrow, it's clean ball here for Kirikiriroa as they look to crash in the middle of the field, get over their advantage line, which will give them front foot ball as Mitchell Swan passes the ball out here. Kalis Putuku shutter steps. He's beaten him on the outside. Can he find his man on the inside? No, he doesn't. He's settled the ball down, and he did well there to put the ball and carry a game. Mitchell Swan, Arahuruhi Palmer, strong carry here. We know how strong he is. He's just breaking through tackles as the ball's inside the 15-metre channel, and Mitchell Swan. We go edge to edge again. Jack Miller carries hard as New Plymouth tried to steal the ball, just not quite getting to the breakdown fast enough. And it's another backdoor option here to Rangiwai Lunovic.
Look at those legs, pumping them back over the advantage line. Beautiful.
Oh, counter ruck. And we've won that battle there for Kirikiriroa. New Plymouth desperately trying to defend. There's not much line speed here, so they're going to get some momentum. Oh, that's a penalty. The referee's double blown here, Christian. So interested to know what happens here.
just an official warning. I think they're saying rushing up too quick, just a bit too quick. Line speeds just need to be timed properly.
And just getting some comms here, the referee, to the co-captains of New Plymouth Boys, Jacob Hart and Reeve Nully. So looking forward to see what Boys High do. They're going to take the scrum. So
yeah, we get to see the new replacements on here in the scrum time. New lock and a new prop from the bench. We get to see big year 11, number 17, Liam Vanderheyden.
Believe it or not, Etefano, number 17, Liam Vanderheyden, year 11 student at Kirikiri Roa.
It's probably the biggest in the team, definitely. And new Lucy trio as well. Can imagine an 8-9 striking play here. They've split the back line.
It's a perfect scenario. I know Boys High love their midfield scrums and they practice them a lot. So here we go. Backdoor pass, Wyndham Patuawa. Short ball, they're putting away.
Beautiful.
It's a double here for the 25 cap fullback for Taitamatani o Kirikiriroa, Rangiwa Lunovic, and he's going to be smiling ear to ear tonight, Christian.
Yeah, that was just perfect play there. Check the replay here. We can see a strong scrum. Ollie Mathis actually there with a bit of, intelligence, just blocking out as he gets the ball out to the Mitchell Swan. Look, delayed pass there to Rangiwa Lunovic, but putting him straight through the hole.
And it was just a misread in defence there from Plymouth, who one of their outside centres decided to jam in, and it just created that hole there for Rangiwa Lunovic to go straight over in the corner there, Christian.
Yeah, and it's hard, especially when they've split the back line and their 15 at Rangiwa comes over late, because then at that point you have to decide whether or not you attack your inside or outside shoulder. But you know what, Boys High, Hamilton Boys High have executed that perfectly. And again, another hard kick for Wyndham out on the edge. He has missed 2 today from the edge, but other than that, a perfect record so far.
Well, they're not making it any easier for him because they love scoring tries out on the edge, but I'm sure he's up to the challenge as we're Rawatako Marima Meneti into the second half. Wyndham strikes and it's just pushed
off, right.
Ki te taha mātou. So another kick-off here for New Plymouth Boys, and we just want to see them get some phases together, as we've seen their bench players come on with a bit of energy in the second half.
Yes, and I believe everyone in the bench has been put on now, so no more reserves unless injury from the Kirikiriroa side.
And another good carry here for Kirikiriroa. Mitchell Swan passes the ball out to Wyndham Patuawa. Big Liam Vanderheyden, the year 11 student for Kirikiriroa, has gone into contact. I like what New Plymouth were doing at the ruck. They're really trying hard to contest, and it's made Kirikiriroa go to the short kick, and they've turned over possession. So looking forward to seeing New Plymouth with the ball now as they spread the ball wide. They've cut our pass here to one of their forwards who settles down at this breakdown.
Yes, here we go, back on the right side. Skip, hard luck there, stolen.
Oh, here we go. Kirikiriroa.
Oh, what a pick up there from Kalis. Just dancing around.
Settles the ball here on the edge. Mitchell Swan out to Tom McCarthy, who tips it on to Liam Vandenheyden.
It's going to take 3 at least to get him down with the size of that big beast.
Back bang.
Oh, great pass there from
Jack Miller. Jack Miller at Tefano, close to the try line. He pops the ball up to Christian McEwen.
Great line there from Jack Miller and a pass from Wyndham.
Oh, here we go. There's numbers here. Oh, he hasn't used it. But Mitch Swan's decided to dart himself.
Oh, he's darted over himself. Beautiful eyes there and play from that little halfback.
And again, a try off a turnover, unfortunately, from Plymouth, and we just see Kirikiriroa make the most of it.
Yes, I've got to give a shout out to the Water Boy and T-Boy. I'm sure he's had a lot of workout, being injured and on the sideline. He's run back and forth from goalpost to goalpost this afternoon. Josiah Moipara. A little bit of an easier kick, not too far off to the edge here, folks. But a good kick nonetheless. Here we go.
Coming up 30 minutes into the second half, there's not long to go. Both teams have gone to the bench, and I'm picking we're still going to get a few more tries here, Christian.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if I see both teams cross the line a few more times. You know, New Plymouth have been dominating the possession down in their half, and you know, you can't expect them not to try again and get over that line just to bring that score line just a bit closer.
As we have the score line, 62, make that 64 points to 14 at Stefano, and really enjoying this edge-to-edge style of rugby that we've seen here today, Christian.
Yes, it just shows how much work they've put in pre-season. Kirikiriroa, they look fit as ever, running up and down the field. You know, lots of these players are playing full 70 today. But a good combination in their back line with Wyndham in the halfback.
As we see another restart here, it's a great kick down the throat of Christian McEwen, who settles the ball. Good counter ruck here for New Plymouth. They're close to stealing there, but it's tidied up nicely there. No, it's not. The referee, Cole Northcott, he's seen hands in the ruck, so that's fair play because New Plymouth did attack that ruck there quite passionately there, Christian.
And that's exactly what they need to do. They just need to attack the line and the rucks. If they can get over that ball quick and secure it, then they'll be away laughing with the ball in hand. You got a quick line out here. I can imagine a good line out here, maybe a quick play and spreading it wide. That's where they've had their success before. And also their maul, they have scored their first try off that.
Looking forward to, they got 3 forwards out the back, so look for a quick play here unless they transition to the front, but we've caught, and
tipped.
But that's a knock on there from Kirikiriroa, so it will be number ball. And we're 4 minutes away from the end of this Kemu e Te Whānau, 64 to 14.
I reckon the big scrum here, there's a bit of a blind in their winger, number 22 for New Plymouth, Jackson Steele. It is on that side, so they could go blind here, or they do have a big swinging right-hand backline out there.
And would love to see co-captain Reeve Nully really take it to the Kirikiriroa defence at number 8. He's been grinding away all game, just trying to get into the physical battle. And as we see another reset scrum here. 7 metres out from the try line on the 50-metre channel.
Not too far out here, I can see Tony Toala just getting the ball and running straight and hard over those midfielders. They're from Kirikiriroa. Excited to see what their play is here.
And it's a free kick. I'll tap that and go, and that's exactly what he does. Passes the ball out. Skip past it. The ball's gone to ground again, and this Boys High, Kirikiriroa are over that ruck really quickly. Luckily enough for New Plymouth, they're able to tidy that up, and he makes a break down the sideline. Oh, it's in the corner. It's close, but the referee Cole Northcott's decided that
it's been called out there by the sideline touchy. So Boys High ball line out here. I imagine they'll probably do the same as last time and get a good ruck inside and then clear it afterwards.
And I was getting excited there, Christian, because I love seeing these NRL players dive into the corner and the miraculous finishes that they're able to come up with. And it looked like New Plymouth were trying to do the same thing, but unfortunately they weren't able to execute. But Boys High, they've really gone.
A bit of a miscommunication
bit of a mishap here for Kirikiriroa. So
no lifter in that line out, but still not straight. So New Plymouth ball scrum, opposite side of the field from last. Let's see how they attack this one here with 3 minutes to go.
New Plymouth boys with the ball, they pass it out wide. And here we go, Tony, we've talked about him all day, gives a strong carry and thought about the offload, but they've gone edge to edge, phase 2 now, and they're just keeping it simple. They're carrying hard, they're getting over the advantage line, which is important, as the replacement forwards are going to work here. Oh, they've lost the ball again at the breakdown as Kirikiriroa kick the ball down the middle of the park, and here's an offload off the ground here for New Plymouth boys who look to settle it down.
Big tackle here from Jack Gullen, I think that was, and supporting player. It's called out here, so we've got a line out there to Boys High. Hopefully they can fix up that miscommunication from last time and get a lifter up in the air.
another missed opportunity here for New Plymouth, and they just need to tidy up the breakdown work where they've just lost the ball, given over possession too many times as we look to Tom McCarthy to throw at the line out. It's given the ball. Backdoor play here
Oh,
for
look at that
Rangiwai
hole there for Rangiwai Lunovic.
who passes, kicks the ball with a chip and chase. We've got Ollie Mathis, who's really on this, but nicely tidied it up there from New Plymouth, who are trying to settle this ball down. They'll look to exit as the replacement halfback passes it to the outside backs, but Wyndham Patuawa's caught this ball and he's attacking this edge side. What's he going to do? He pretends to kick and then he carries. He's 2 metres from the try line, and we have Mitch Swan pass to the forwards and they just want to bash this over. As
Big strong run there from Raharuri. Liam in support.
Oh, the ball's gone flat. I don't think that's a try. That's gone all over the show. And so the referee's chatting to his linesman to figure out what's going on here. I don't even think he knows. And the touchy has called this
a goal line dropout.
It's a goal line dropout to Ngā Taitamatani o Ngā Motu, and we have 15 seconds to go, so maybe 1 or 2 more phases of play, Christian, before the end of our game today.
Looks like they're trying to go short here. Oh, no, there go deep. Straight to Wyndham. Oh, kicks it back.
And here the ball goes. Wyndham passes the ball out to Rangiwai Lunovic, who gives the ball out to the
Dallas.
replacement. Oh, here we go.
Jack Cullen out on the wing. He's got speed and power. He's a big unit. Puts it down there. Mitch Swan, he gets the ball out to Tom McCarthy. Good pod run up the middle over the advantage line. Mitch Swan again. He's going to kick it out to Wyndham. Looks like they're going to go for a front door. Oh, long looping pass to Jack Muller. Christian McEwen over in support for the ruck.
And the ball settled down here. Kailas Putoko, he just wants to carry and get the ball nice and secure for Kirikiriroa as Ollie Mathis plays halfback, and there's a tip pass there from Liam Vandenhayden. Mitch Swan, quick to the ruck, pass ball, inside ball. I could see that coming a mile away. Rangiwai Lunovic, inside pass, Christian McEwen. Can they come up with something here? But Jack Miller flies through the side, and the referee, Cole Northcott's called that perfectly because he didn't come through the gate there. Christian.
Yeah, it was just a bit of hard luck there. They did have a supporting player who lost his foot and just went over the side. Not too long now until we see them.
And New Plymouth, they've just decided we've had enough. It's a beautiful day. We want to get home. And what a clinic there from Ngā Taitamatani o Kirikiriroa.
Yes, beautiful game today. Look, both sides put out probably their best show they could put out on the day, and they both performed pretty well. Hamilton Boys High just coming out on top there. We see the bench team and the rest of the squad turn up together, and no doubt they'll have a good aftermatch with each other.
I'm sure both teams looking to have a bit of a kai after the game, as the final score there, 64 points to Kirikiriroa, 14 to Ngā Taitamatani o Ngā Motu. So absolutely great day of rugby. We saw the ball being spread edge to edge, and it was great to see some great tries today, Christian.
Yeah, it's good to see their boys supporting each other as well. Some of their players on the bench like Blub and Kalau and Josiah Moitara was out there helping out each other.
Big mihi out to the whānau for your eyes and ears as we look to the instant replays as Kirikiriroa. We had the ball spread again, but that intercept was just before half-time. It gave New Plymouth a bit of it.
Yeah, great there from their captain and their number 8.
Their co-captain there. That's Reeve Nully. There's another facet of play here for Kirikiriroa.
Good free-flowing game, passing the ball up.
As we saw Mac Russ just throw the ball into space, and a great finish here right in the corner there for the replacement.
Curtis Hunter, I believe it is, their winger, replacement 22. This is the maul here from New Plymouth, getting strong and just bursting out the back here with their forwards.
And look for this pop pass here, beautiful pop pass.
Dive over the line there.
From their number 1 Arwen. So New Plymouth, they know how to score tries But unfortunately, as we see here, Kirikiriroa just scored a few more and definitely off their set piece, which was a strike weapon here today as 25th cap, Tauranga Lunovic.
Reaches over and scores his first of the game.
A double here today, so again, thank you to our sponsors, Bailey's, Caltex, New Zealand Carbon Farming and Apollo Projects. So big mihi out to you again for your support today. Big mihi out to the whānau, ngā mihi nui for your karu, and hopefully we didn't make your taringa hurt too much today with our beautiful commentary. What do you reckon, Christian?
Nah, thank you all for listening and joining in. Can't wait to see the next game between both sides, New Plymouth and Hamilton Boys High, when they meet again and when they play next week.
Oi. Hey, kia pai tōra e te whānau, ka kite anō.
Kia ora.
A big thank you to Apollo Projects for providing the funding.
It's really helped our kids to have more opportunities.
Gaining the extra funding really goes a long way to providing opportunities.
We are low on the socioeconomic index, so our students haven't got $200 when we're going away for these trips.
Students often miss out on opportunities because of the financial commitment.
More often than not, the student has to give up their sport.
With the funding from Apollo Projects, we've been able to lower travel costs to allow more students to participate in secondary school competitions.
Your generosity has enabled us to enable these students to be able to play in these sports, be able to just be the best versions of themselves.
We're really grateful, and I cannot express that enough about how and what it means to us.
Whoops, running on empty? Enjoy a 6 cents per litre fuel discount at your local Caltex with Pumped every day. Ah, feels good, eh? Get it at any participating Caltex.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Yeah.
This isn't about long-distance calling, technology, or living overseas.
Do I have one more bid? Thank you.
We're going to go once. We're going twice.
And we are sold to the Kiwi phone bidder from Manchester.
It's about Bailey's finding buyers that others can't.
Since 2022, New Zealand Carbon Farming has been a partner in our School Sports Series, which is a collection of national sporting events that are held throughout New Zealand. They've also committed significant funding to help local schools and the communities that they're a part of so they can achieve more with their sport programs.
Having this funding, being able to use it specifically targeting sport and to promote sport in schools is hugely beneficial.
As a small rural school, obviously travel is an issue for us. We compete often in the Waikato.
We're a community who's driven by sport, but often money and the cost of travel and cost of accommodation and uniform can be a barrier for some of our students.
Our students are in an area where money is tight and opportunities for them is minimal. So creating more opportunities at school for our students to participate in sport is what we're wanting to do.
So to be able to have the support of New Zealand Carbon Farming has been fantastic this year.
We are very grateful for the funding. It's going to help a lot of our students here at Tikuti High School, especially one of our students, Callum Headley. He has made the New Zealand Kia Orahi team.
I'd just like to thank New Zealand Carbon Farming for their support of the college. Without the support, we wouldn't be able to offer everything we do to the students.
Huge thank you to New Zealand Carbon Farming. Certainly the opportunities and the sponsorship that's been provided is pretty crucial for our school.
Big thanks to New Zealand Carbon Farming for everything they've done for us. Without them, then we wouldn't look like this.